So now that the second Future Star Evo is out, we're going to be talking about the best link investments you guys can go and make for these, which should rise through the week. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, all free. With Amazon Prime, you'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. So now that the second Evo is out, what we're going to be doing in today's videos, we're going to be talking about the best link investments. Now, one of the reasons we're talking about the best link investments is because there shouldn't be any more Evos until anything's leaked. Because there are no leaked Evos regarding, this sort of concept, it means that the market crashes we're going to see on promo cards should have finished, and now they should continue rising through the week. So not only should all sort of promo cards rise, but the link investments of these should be the best performers. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the link investments that, again, are already inflated, but then that's proven that they're rising as a link to these cards, but they'll keep on rising through the week. So the first one's going to be talking about is link investing to the attackers. Now again, these cards are already inflated, but I personally like that because a lot of these guys, and even a lot of these Evos, obviously there's quite a lot of quite a lot of different players people could go with, and only some of the investments are up. So in theory, there's like 40, 50, 60 players that link to all the possible attackers, but only about 6 or 7 are up. And as a result, I kind of like investing in them because it shows there's really good demand for them, and you don't have to worry about is there demand or isn't there demand. Because they're inflated, it shows there already is demand, and again, they're unlikely to drop again because we're not likely to get ourselves another a Future Academy Evo. The first link investment we're going to be talking about is going to be the link investments to the likes of Athena. Now, some people are going to say, well, the link investments don't work because at the moment they're patching these cards, because at the moment, if you don't know, these are meant to have full chemistry in the teams. But there's a glitch at the moment where they don't have full chemistry. Well, the, counter to that is whilst you're Evoing them, which again takes 20 wins, so on average it'd be about 30 games, they don't have full chemistry. So not only are they not going to have full chemistry there, when people again want to run them on full chemistry, also if you're putting these players into your team, obviously you're taking other players out. And if you're taking other players out of your team, it means that other players in your team aren't getting chemistry. So, for example, let's say that I previously was running in my right wing. Does Anthony have a card this year? Go on, please tell me Anthony has a card this year. Or just at least give me anyone I can go and put right. Let's say we go with Diaby, actually. So, let's say I previously had Diaby in my team. There we go. And to link up with Diaby, the right back I went with, let's say I went for, it'd be great if we could get a perfect chem link, but I don't think we can. Let's say we went with Klaus, right? So obviously that's going to go and give him chemistry. Well, if we're not running Diaby and I'm doing either the Athena Evo or let's say it's fully done, now Klaus isn't going to be on full chemistry. So as a result, I'm now going to want to go and take out Klaus and put in maybe someone like Carvajal. So even if Athena gets full chemistry, the players that maybe your right wing or your left back or your left wing was offering chemistry to now isn't there. Which is another reason why the link investments are quite secure, even though I understand there's a patchment to give them full chem. But back underway, the first investment I'd recommend going with, and that is going to be Olga Carmona. Olga Carmona before yesterday's Evo was 35k. She is down in price. She went down there to 21k, even there as low as 18, but she's rebounding and will consistently rebound later in the week. Again, we saw the exact same thing with with Olga yesterday. We saw her going at 115, then down there to 60, again even down here to 72, but now she's rebounding through the week, and again, there isn't likely, there won't be any more defender Evos, which means she can't directly get replaced. And again, there's no midfielder Evos leaks, which means again, there's no indirect replacement. So the first investment is both Olga Carmona's Team Year nominee and her Centurion card. And the other two links to Olga are the likes of Vazquez, which again, we can see the exact same thing. We can see he went from 46 all the way there to 56. Then yesterday, obviously with the Evo, we see he went down there to 44. But he has been rebounding already back up to 47. And the same with Carvajal. We can see before it came out, he was 57. Got up there to 67. Yesterday's, again, defensive Evo, pushed him down there to 61. But we can see since he has started to rebound. And again, it's been the trend with the rest of the players. So even though he isn't rebounded as much as maybe Olga or the likes of Vazquez, he's followed the exact same trends. It just means he's arguably a better investment because he's still quite cheap. So the second player we are going to be going for the link investments is Okafor, because this guy's link investments did really, really well, but they are down since. So the first player we are going to be looking for is going to be Theo Hernandez. Now the worry with Theo Hernandez is he might get a team of the week this week, so do bear that in mind because he's got 1 goal against Milan. But the good thing is his second team of the week is literally 550k, Therefore, his 13 weeks likely to be like 700-800k, especially because his 88 Dynasty card is 1 million. So I wouldn't be too stressed. Well, again, exact same trend. We can see that going into Friday, we can see he went from about 170, got there to 190. Went down yesterday, down there even to 147. Still relatively cheap at 157, and again, his favourite to keep him rising through the week. The second link investment was the likes of Tomori. We can see Tomori before the Friday was 210, so he got there to 260. But of course, with yesterday's SBC, he went from 250 and he's down here at about 225. So again, another nice investment. And the last investment when it comes to Milan is the likes of Kalulu. Again, still extinct. Even though defenders went down yesterday, still extinct. Didn't really seem to take any hit. He's used for both, again, link investment to Okafo, and he's used in this Evo here. So got really nice double demand. You can buy him. The only problem is we don't know how long it'll take for his price range to get updated. We now move to Dina Embiid, and basically this also covers Brian, the Spanish Barcelona player. And again, we look at Upamecano. Not as good trends as the others, but we can see on the Thursday before it all got a bit loco, we can see him going there for about 68k. Then we can see him peaking up here at about 74, and even yesterday getting as high as 77k. Well, again, yesterday's price bringing him back down there to 61k. He has held about, well, actually went from 61 to 64, back down to about 62 at the moment, so it's still relatively low, but should do well later in the week as he gets that double link investment to both Brian, and he also gets the link investment to Embiid. Next investment is a very weird one. We're looking here at the likes of Milan. Now again, we can look at ERPS, and we can see that ERPS before Friday was 153. She's kept rising every single day, so it didn't even drop for yesterday. She's already up to 170 and rising every single day. Next one we can see is Giese. Again, we didn't really see any rise on Friday, but because of the limited amount of Man United women cards, she should be rising from basically now onwards. Sunday evening, Monday morning should be the cheapest for her. And if we look at Sunday evening, Monday morning, she was about 70, so really starting to pick up about 5%, but still not too late to invest in her. So one thing you have to bear in mind is because the attacking Evo takes about 30 games to play, there's going to be a lack of people who've started the defensive Evo. So as a result, what we've got to see is we've got to see a much smaller change in price of the link investments to know they're going to be good link investments than the attacker ones, because again, a lot less people would have started the defender ones, but because some people would have started the defender ones, any sort of a slight rise that's out of the norm, we are going to like as a link investment. So just understand again, it doesn't have to show as much of a sign because in theory less people have done this. This also means that the defender Evo link investment should not perform as well as the attacker ones because there's less people doing them and therefore less demand. But nonetheless, let's go through some of the defender link investments. So we're going to start off with one of the most popular ones, which is Sergi Gomez. Now the first link investment team is Edison. Now Edison's been quite progressive every single day without the Sergi Gomez, but the Sergi Gomez did go and push him from about 70 all the way now up to 75. We can see yesterday that post the Evo coming out, he pushed up right there. So yeah, the likes of Edison should be keep on rising this week. Nice thing as well is there isn't going to be any goalkeeper Evos as well, so nothing to contest in terms of demand. So now moving on to Kasunu, and Kasunu, you've got some really weird links. Now, I believe Haridekis are very rare in the first place, which is why these cards are 55k. We can see yesterday, before the Evo, 47. They did go back down again, but they are hitting all-time highs. Now, Harideki's been rising one way or the other. Maybe it's like some link investments, some other sort of Bayern Leverkusen player. But again, we can see them rising right there every single day, one way or the other. But now we can also see that from yesterday, he was averaging about 50. And if we look at today, he's averaging about 52, 53. Same with the Ice one. Again, we can see this card's going up every day. Yesterday, he would have been averaging probably about 47. And if we look at it today, we can see he's averaging about 50. 49, 50. So we can see that right there. Another Bayern Leverkusen player. Again, looks relatively safe anyway. Only replaced by goalkeeper SBCs. And that's all she wrote. Like I said, I've gone through the defenders and there really isn't too much, especially in comparison to the attackers. And I think, again, that really comes down to the Evo, again, being like the second one in demand after the attacker one. So the link investments, again, I honestly think you can just hold on to until they get replaced by probably another Evo. So until there's a midfielder Evo, I think you hold on to these cards. I mean, you can hold on to them for a week and a bit. If you want to sell them on Saturday and then go and reinvest in fodder on Sunday or the future star cards on Sunday, that's also a play. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.